Good evening. I'm Larry Dockstetter, and this is going to be my keynote speech that I'll be giving to the Three Rivers correctional officers in Texas later in the week. Are we ready on the right? The right is ready. Are we ready on the left? The left is ready. The firing line is ready. Fires, lock and load 120 round magazine and commence firing. Ah, those memories of qualifying on the range. We all have many memories from time serving in the greatest military in the world. But before we get started, let's just take a moment of silence for our sisters and our brothers who have fallen. Those that have given life and limb, those that have sacrificed, and for all veterans and their families, so we, at this very moment, can enjoy fellowship together peacefully. So thank you for all being here. I personally want to thank Jason for giving me this great opportunity to share with you some reflections about being a veteran. And I'm going to ask some of you to tell and share some of your thoughts about being a veteran too. I'd like to also celebrate your service as correctional officers and staff with the Bureau of Federal Prisons because you continue to serve and protect America. Why don't we give everyone a round of applause? Man, I am so truly honored and heartfelt to be here with you today on such an important occasion as Veterans Day approaches. Now, many of you sacrificed as a service member or a family member of the greatest armed forces in the world. So let me ask you, where's the Marines? Yes, the few, the proud. Where's our soldiers? You know, you are Army strong. Where's the Air Force? Because you protect our skies. So aim high, fly, fight, and win. Where's those sailors? You protect our oceans, and you are forged by the sea. Where's our coasties? You know that you are born ready. Now, many of you wore the uniform for one of the services, and now you wear another uniform that has many similarities to when you served, either as a coastie, a sailor, a soldier, a Marine, or an airman. But I also want to know and let you know that all the correctional officers in the room today are living the values of courage, respect, integrity, and correctional excellence. So I want to know, are you out there? I found this quote on LinkedIn and I felt it was worthy of sharing with you today. I believe this gentleman was or is a correctional officer in the Texas state. His name is Quentin Pittman, and he wrote, I rise before the sun, rain or shine, hot or cold. I go where few will ever go. My day starts long before the sun will wake. As I enter these gates of barbed wire, I then walk among the worst of the worst, the ones society says can't live among them. I am that thin gray line between you and them, between right and wrong. But I do not fear for myself, my brothers and my sisters. We will not falter, nor will we break. If that day ever came that I would have to give my life, I would hold my head high with no regrets as I run towards my God, because my time in hell is done. You may ask who I am, and I will answer, I am tired, I am unmentioned, I am not thought about, and I'm not always wanted. I I am a correctional officer. I really felt this quote was worthy as repeating because my eyes and my ears and my heart related to some of the similarities of what you do as correctional officers to my time serving in the Army. Both professions are ways to preserve our freedoms. The thing is, all Americans can preserve our freedoms in this country, in or out of uniform. For example, we can vote. We can speak out against injustices. We can volunteer in our communities. We can teach our children and our grandchildren what it really means to be an American and why they're able to live the life they have today. You see, all Americans can serve in some way to defend our way of life. I think we owe it to ourselves and to those that have given so much, and many the ultimate sacrifice of their lives. Now let's be the ones who lead the way to protect our freedoms, simply by maintaining it here in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I served 27 years in the Army, and I served as an Army civilian for 13 years now. As soon as I turned 17, my mom signed for me to join the Michigan Guard. At 20, I was on active duty in South Korea. Now, the Army gave me a bed to sleep in, a roof over my head, a place to eat 3 squares a day, and a $500 paycheck every single month. But mostly, it gave me purpose to live a life that had meaning and had a higher cause. The Army values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. These are the values of who I am. No ifs and or buts. And honestly, as you know, it was not easy most of the time to wear the military uniform. But the Army and America gave me so many opportunities to grow, earn my education, and be all that I could be. For this, I have so much to be grateful for. What I miss most are the people I served with, the camaraderie, the teamwork, and the group belief that we could accomplish anything. The friendships and the endless days and nights enduring the struggles of being a soldier, battling the elements, battling my emotions, and battling my thoughts of wanting to quit so many times. But I held on because if I had not, I would have not had the unforgettable memories I have today. Like the time our lieutenant, in the middle of the night, ground guides us into a position, and when the ramp of our 577 went down, we all ran out and ended up in a big pile of cow dung nearly waist high. Or in the dead of winter, I was on duty and the TOC staff was sleeping in the tent with the potbelly stove cranking because it was cold. The wind blew so hard that the tent fell on everyone and it caught fire. Fortunately, I was there to help them get out and nobody was injured. And as a battle captain, I would say so many times, attention in the TOC. It meant important information needed to be announced, so everyone needed to listen up. So I say once more, attention in the TOC. We have veterans in this crowd that would like to share a memory while serving in military uniform. So thank you all for sharing those memories. General Douglas MacArthur made this statement in 1962 at West Point Military Academy. Duty, honor, country. Those three hallowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. They are your rallying point to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, and to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. Now, these are such powerful words, but to a veteran, these are more than just words. It's a way of life, and we all have our own heartfelt meaning for those words. Who would like to join me in repeating these hallowed words together: duty, honor, country. So on the count of three, let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Duty, honor, country. Man, that was awesome. Thanks for participating with me. We came from all walks of life, but we share several fundamental qualities, and they include courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and integrity. All the qualities needed to serve a cause larger than ourselves. No matter the reason, when we raised our right hands and we took the oath to serve. The deadliest sniper in U.S. military history, Navy SEAL Chris Kyle, said, "The thing we all had in common, it wasn't muscle. It was the will to do whatever it takes." And these are ordinary people who responded in extraordinary ways in extreme times, rising to our nation's call. 9/11 and the war on terrorism helped us really realize how truly unique the American way of life is, because others want to destroy it. Others want to come to it. The freedom we enjoy is extremely special, and that is why we must always defend it. We take time every year to honor those who protected and continue to protect our freedoms all over the globe, to keep our freedom alive here in America. I think it is also a good time for each American to reflect and find their way to also protect it. The defense of freedom is not just for those in the military anymore. Each of us shares a duty and a responsibility as citizens of the United States to defend our nation's freedoms. You are doing it in your profession, and likely in other ways within your communities. Each of you continue to serve by keeping bad people off the streets. It's demanding, relentless work, but crucial to maintaining safe communities, which to me is a freedom that we enjoy. Your life as a veteran prepared each of you for the demanding mission you execute today and into the future. You're ready to expect the unexpected. You maintain situational awareness. You embrace constant change. You are flexible. You need trust, and you depend on your teammates. It can be dangerous, and often it is likely thankless. And your profession requires high moral character and integrity, just like it did when you were serving this great nation in another uniform. So finally, brothers and sisters, be proud of your service to our country, because you have helped America maintain freedom. Be proud that you were part of a process to create freedom for other nations around the world. Be proud of your current service to our nation in another uniform. My heart is filled with joy that you, brothers and sisters, know the spirit of duty, honor, country, and with a promise that someday we will hear the sweet sound, like on the range: cease fire, cease fire, cease fire, and humanity may finally live in peace. Thank you for your time. God bless everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.